In this video, we're going to take a look at how to install the SWOT Analysis extension. I'm using my account and I don't have the extension installed, but I'm going to show you how to configure it as a widget, which the process is very much the same if you've got the extension installed. So I've got a blank app up here and I've just got a page with nothing in it. So now if you click widgets and you have the SWOT Analysis Tool installed, you'll find it here and you can drag it and drop it onto the page. But this isn't the extension. So in my case, I don't have it installed. I'm going to create a new widget instead. So you'll skip this process. So just bear with me while I configure. Okay, so you'll skip that process. You'll get to this screen once you drag it on, and we can leave these defaults here and we'll see what happens. So now that didn't add to the page, so I'm just going to try that again. And maybe, there we go. So get started, and you can see off the bat that it's not configured correctly. So we see we need a form named SWOT item. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll create a new form and we're going to call it SWOT item. Okay, so let's go and see now. Do we match? Okay, so now it's found the form. We've got another problem. We need a report named SWOT items. Okay, so let's go and find our report. There's our form. Here's our report. Let's now edit this report name and we'll call it, we'll just take the all off that. And let's take a look now. If we go to SWOT, okay, so type field and description are mandatory fields. Okay, so let's open up the form in the editor. Let's add in a single line for the type. Now, by default, it's going to call it type field. Now, we could set this as a drop down if we wanted to. It's probably better to, and you could have your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats there. Or we can have just a simple string input. Just for this purpose, I'm just going to leave it as a string. And we'll have a multi-line in there, and that needs to be called description. Okay. So now let's go back to our app. Let's go back to the SWOT page and you can see it's now installed and working. So what we can do here is add a couple of examples in. Let's see if I've got some predefined ones over here. Strength. Thank you, ChatGPT, for these examples. Let's chuck in a weakness. Another one. And let's do an opportunity. And let's do a threat for completeness. Cool. So now if we refresh, you can see it, they persist. And if we delete, refresh, it persists. So there's our simple SWOT tool that can be very useful. And if we go into our report, you can see that we have the different SWOT items here. Now you can use those SWOT items however you like in other workflows or whatever. And this is just a nice way to view them. So that's how we set that up, and that's it.